everyone, and welcome back to another video. This one is a little different as I'm going to be showing you how I make my butternut squash soup. So the ingredients I'm going to show you here, the carrots and the red pepper are optional, but this is what I'm using in mine today. So you want a butternut squash, carrots, a red pepper, an onion, garlic, vegetable stock, some creme fraiche, some chilli flakes, salt and pepper for seasoning, and some olive oil. The first thing you want to do is grab your butternut squash and cut it into smaller chunks. Now, a lot of recipes online suggest that you peel the squash before baking, but I actually find it easier to bake with the skin on and peel it off afterwards. So once you've cut your squash in half, you want to just grab a spoon and scoop out all the seeds from the inside. Once you've scooped it all out, you can cut it into smaller chunks like I'm doing here. Just be warned, it is quite tough to cut into when it's not cooked. Pop it onto a baking tray and drizzle some olive oil all over. And then place it into a preheated oven at 200 degrees Celsius for around 20 to 30 minutes, or until the squash is soft enough to peel away from the skin. You can see just how easily it peels away now everything is cooked, and if you're having a little difficulty, then you can always use a spoon to help slide underneath the skin. In a deep enough saucepan, add a covering of olive oil, add in your onions. I'm actually cheating here as I decided to use frozen onions rather than the fresh onion that I showed at the beginning, but either option works fine. Add in the garlic and give it a little stir. While you're letting that soften down a bit, you can cut your carrot and red pepper into smaller chunks, and then when the onions have softened, add it into the pot. If you notice your onions starting to stick, just add a drop of water and this will help lift them from the bottom of the pan. Add in your vegetable stock and give it a stir so it's coating everything in the pan. Season with salt and pepper, and then I added in around 900 milliliters of boiling water from the kettle. It just depends how thick you like your soup. Grab your butternut squash and slowly start putting it in the pan. I say slowly just so you don't plop it in and have the water splashing all over the place. Take it off the heat and using a hand blender, just blend it all together until it's at the consistency that you want it to be. When I'm using one of these blenders, I like to start off slow just to make sure nothing is going to be splashing all over the place, and then I gradually increase the speed and start stirring as I blend. Once you've blended it all, pop it back onto the stove and add 2 tablespoons of creme fraiche. Stir it all together, and lastly add a sprinkle of chili flakes. If you're a cheese fan like myself, when you serve this, grate some cheese over the top and don't forget that crusty roll for dipping. Thanks for watching. If you're new and like what you see, why not subscribe to my channel? Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments what your favourite soup is to have at this time of year. Until next time, bye.